Today's deck list is going to be a 5-color deck that is pure chaos. This thing is going to give you access to virtually unlimited ramp as well as non-stop life gain. All right, guys, today we've got a wild one for you. This is going to be a 5-color deck that we're going to be running with some absolute shenanigans. And we are in the early access of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. So I think you guys are going to enjoy some of these matchups with some of these streamers we're going to have today. But this deck works off of Widespread Thieving, a card that I'm sure a lot of you know, but works really well here because we got a lot of really cool multicolored cards from the new set. And also we've got a really cool build around today, Ancient Cornucopia. Now, I put this deck together early on in the event, and then I threw it to the side because it wasn't very good. And then I ran into an opponent who was also running this sort of build with the Cornucopia. So good, especially paired with the Teferi, I found out, because it's an artifact that gives you any mana of your choosing, but it also lets you gain life based on every sort of multicolored spell you cast. Based on how much mana is being spent for that, you know, how many colors are being spent, that's how much life you're going to gain. It's really good for keeping you into the games late and controlling the field. And if you on-tap it with Teferi for additional mana, it's just absurd. But Thievery is going to give us free spells. This is going to give us additional mana. Our win con is going to be the Goliath here, which comes down as a 6/6 and then spits out these golem tokens with haste. You know, every time we cast multicolored spells, which is really, really good. And then we have some really fun new cards like Make Your Own Luck. This card's absurd, man. You get to look at 3 cards, put one of them into exile essentially when you plot it, and then play it for free later. And then you get the other 2 cards in your hand. Really good. And then we've got another really interesting card here I'm trying out. It's a 2-mana instant speed that deals 2 damage to any target. And if it's your second spell, you can go ahead and draw a card too, which is really helpful. And the rest of the field is just some really good multicolored spells that are going to trigger both the thieving and the life gain. And ill-timed explosion, pretty important. Card draw sweeper, it's going to be very important to this build. Mana looks pretty good today too. I mean, it worked out really, really nice. I didn't really struggle with mana too much, aside from maybe getting flooded or so. But anyways, I'll stop wasting your time. We're going to jump right into it. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was really fun, and I think you're going to enjoy these games. Hopefully, we'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, guys, we're going to be doing some 5-color nonsense today. This one should be fun. What do we got? Opening hand looks pretty good. Pretty good. I've got a sweeper. I've got the means to get treasures. This gave me some white. This one will give me blue. We got counters. I like it. I like it. Blue. Yeah, I'll probably go right here. Make sure we get all the tap lands out of the way first. Okay, so we're looking at a No More Lies here to keep us alive. Up against our boy Power Dragon again. I think played him with this deck earlier. Yeah, Widespread Thieving is, I guess, is pretty good here, and then we'll go with the explosion. There's our Ovika. That's what we need for our win con. Ovika is the win con. There's the Trailblazer. They get to add 1 mana. And it's a Raptor. Okay. Low on the toughness scale, which is great for us because the sweeper will hit for much more than. Blue, red, perfect. All right, so let's do it. Let's sweep the board, get a treasure. Yes, we do like this. He gave us the good game. They are really behind on mana, so it's gonna be tough, but I don't think it's good game quite yet. Not yet. All right, so if we go Cornucopia, drop a land, that's gonna leave us 3 mana open. So we gotta drop the Teferi first. Teferi comes down first. Then we on-tap. Cornucopia comes down. That gives me 2 mana to work with. I've got Insight or I've got the No More Lies. Either way, pretty freaking solid. Let that slide. Let's go here. Maybe I should have No More Lies that away, but this is fine. Take that, I guess. Doesn't help us a ton here, but we'll take it. All right, so ill-timed explosion again would be good. Maybe I should not worry too much about that though. Maybe I should go this route so I can get more treasures. to do that. All right, so we got Ovika down on the field now. We steal the Raptor, sure. We go here, untap you, tap you, untap you. Okay, and we'll pass the turn and look to just protect our Ovika with the No More Lies. Yeah, I think that's a better play than stopping that Raptor last turn. Plus, we give Power Dragon an opportunity here to hopefully play some more spells, and we can see what we're working with here. Dino deck, it looks like. We're basically going to be able to ult the Teferi, kind of like our opponent did to us the other video. No problem, no problem. They do have 5 mana to work with. I mean, they should be able to get something going here. Actually, 6 mana because they've got the Familiar, right? 6 mana Familiar. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a good card. I cannot let that happen because if they drop two... If they drop two things and then give it haste, we were cooked. So that works out good for us there. Nice. Okay, our opening hand here looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna keep it. Got ourselves some ramp, ill-timed explosion. Good stuff. Good stuff. Up against Croakies. Is this instant speed? It is. That might be relevant. We're gonna go ahead and play this. Actually, I don't even have the red. What am I saying? I should have played this first. That's a bummer. Another mistake made by me. It's okay though. It doesn't look like there's gonna be anything played this turn, which is good. All right. Oh, never mind. That would have been a good target for us. Missed the opportunity because I misplayed my lands. Classic me. All good though. Slick sequence would have been a nice little kickoff there. It's gonna take 2, but what can you do? All right, so we know what they're doing here. They're definitely playing a Roots deck. Roots is scary for sure. I don't necessarily think I have a way to deal with Roots. Oh, I have Void Rend. I have Void Rend. All right, we go here. Take action. No Ovika. Shoot. All right, I guess we'll take ill-timed explosion. That's fine. We'll pass the turn. We'll look to slick sequence something away here, maybe. I need to find a Void Rend if I'm gonna have a chance here, because the opponent, you know, obviously running the Roots. There's really no other answer for us here. I may just send the Fireball to their face because we do have ill-timed explosion next turn, which will clean up the board nicely. So I just do some damage to their face here, gain some life. All right, there we go. Take action. No More Lies. That's actually not terrible. That'll allow me to counter. That will allow me to counter the problem that is... Hold on. That will allow me to counter the Roots. So we should be okay there. Let's go ahead and lay this land out. Yeah. 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 Played Croakies a few times today, I think. I think this might be our 3rd or so times. Yeah, that's fine. Whenever you commit a crime, exile the 1 black card from your graveyard. Nah, actually, I can't allow that. I can't allow that. Because they're going to be able to get back. They'll be able to get back their Roots if it ends up in the graveyard at some point here. All right, so now we got down our Goliath. They can't really target it with 3 mana on the field. They're going to need at least 1 more land to come down here if they're going to have a chance to kill it. There's the roots, and we counter that, and that should do it. That should do it, I hope. We're out of cards in hand, though. For now. That's a great card. Send everybody. Send the whole squad. Yes, sir. I think we got him. Another roots would be bad. Yeah, there's roots. Wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world, though, but it is a bad card to see here. I hate to say it, but this game's not over. I need to find a multicolored spell here. If I find like a Void Rend, GG's, but if I don't, I'm gonna need something cheap here to kind of trigger these and hopefully spit out a few more cards. That's pretty gnarly. All right. There we go. Let's go. GG's. Got him. All right. Teferi did the trick. Teferi did the trick. That's what I'm talking about, man. Man, I'm super happy that the opponent we ran into earlier was running the Cornucopia, because I completely missed that card, and I had already built this whole deck up and it just wasn't working. So shout out to the opponent we played that was running that. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm very scared. I'm very, very scared that this is not gonna work. But hopefully we get there. Shoot, no land on the top there, and we see skeletons, so it's gonna be very aggressive here. Vampire Rogue 2/2. Whenever you commit a crime, put a 1/1 counter on this. This ability triggers only once a turn, as long as there are 4 1/1 counters on it. It has Menace and Lifelink. Sheesh. Oh, we got a land, but it is a tap land, which means we have to wait one more turn. Hopefully, ill-timed explosion can come down next turn. Oh, it would have been really nice to get down the Cornucopia this turn, and then boom, next turn, you know? All right, that's good. We don't take too much damage. They decided to saddle that horse up. Morbid Opportunist. All right, it's the only thing we really can do here. We take a lot of damage, but then we, boom, explode on the board here with the ill-timed explosion. Oh, they get so many cards here. So many cards. I'm glad they didn't saddle there on the Gix. That would have been bad for us. But it's okay. We're officially moving and grooving here. We're back in the game somehow. Yes, please play a 1-drop. Please play 1-drop. Yes. Overextension. Well, they draw a card anyways. Okay. It replaces itself. All right. Still no lands, but it is what it is. Definitely gonna gain some life here. Drop you and what? Maybe you? Man, our top decking skills are trash right now. We are drawing every 5, 6, 7 drop in our entire deck and no lands. It does unfortunately happen though sometimes. Nice. They overcommit again. Another ill-timed explosion. And then we're officially kind of reset here. Come on, land, please. Please give me land. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We can finally start playing some Magic, guys. Holy smokes. Enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card. Okay. We don't love that. I cannot believe we're back in this game, though. My goodness. Action. Give me something good. That works. I was gonna say, all of our good stuff, we've already drawn. I mean, it's all gone. It's in our hand now, so we got to make do with what we got. Okay. Got a nice little void rend here for the hostile investigator, or if they want to drop another big threat here, maybe like a, what's the card? Is it Glissa? Yeah, I think it's a Glissa, the new one that creates the zombies when they commit a crime. Let's take that thing out. Okay. Not ideal. Let's take it out. Damage has already been done by the other thing, so let's just gain some life here and negate some of the damage that we take here. Land is decent. I'm gonna play this. Good chance it dies though, and if it does, honestly, we might be in a lot of trouble because I really need this to stay alive for me to win the game because I've already discarded the other two. I'm taking a big risk here for sure. Based on what I've seen though, this deck is filled with just threat after threat and creature after creature, so never mind. We're kind of cooked here, I think. I really don't see a way we can win now. We've officially lost every win con. That's every win con in our build. Yikes. Is there any way to recover? Gotta decline that. I don't think there's any way to recover here. Teferi, I don't have any creature lands. I should maybe put some creature lands in here for certain situations like this, but I didn't expect to lose all three of my freaking win cons here, man. That can do the trick maybe. So let's start with this, then hit this. Okay, then hit this. Auto pay for the Teferi. So Teferi's down. This deals damage. We draw a card. The only way I can win this game is if they somehow concede here, and I don't see that happening, so. Or they deal enough damage to themselves.
Win the quick way or the fun way.
I don't know. I don't know, but it ain't good. Oh, I could insight them and steal some win cons off of their deck. Okay, perfect. There is a way to win here. I just want to make sure there is an actual way to victory here. So that works good then. I would imagine they're going to want to direct all their attention to my face here for damage, which is good because I can just keep gaining life and Teferi can then trigger again. I do need to find an insight though.
Only time will tell.
Now, as bad as this game has been too, as far as our draws have been, I'm really shocked that we're still, you know, this much into the game, like actually like competing. Gotta let it slide, unfortunately, but then again, I may not have another target for this, so I'm gonna play it so I can gain some life. Yep. Because they may not have played another threat there, and if they didn't play another threat there, we would have not have gained life. Alright. The Cornucopia for more life gain. Decline. Decline. Insight. We gain 6 life. Pretty absurd. What just happened? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I accepted the widespread thieving. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was a big accident. I was trying to accept the life gain. Why would they even ask me that? That's ridiculous. All right, I'm going to get this down though. That's so ridiculous. Why would they ask me to pay for the hideaway cost there? I was wondering why all my things just tap there. Gotta slow down, I guess. I did not realize that would do the trick for them. All right, we didn't get a really good top deck anyway, so I'm glad they killed that as opposed to whatever we steal next, hopefully. Take action, take action, take action. And we find what? A 4-3. Not bad. Not bad. And it forces them to make a discard too. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Does it do damage too? No, but it investigates whenever we commit a crime or what? Oh no, just when I discard. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have to stop that, right? I have to. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. All right. Yes, unfortunately, we do have to take action on these. They discard a card. We get to investigate. What do we hit? That's not terrible. It's not terrible. I need to find another insight if we're gonna have a chance, because they've all right, we might as well cast it because we're gonna lose it anyways. Force them to pay another 3 here. All right. Decline that. Jeez. Cannot believe they almost did that again. All right. Accept those. We're up to 21. They pay the 3. We knew that was gonna happen. No blocks. All right, we need an insight here, man. Oh, they still got that card, but they don't have enough mana to play it this time. That's not helpful at all, is it? I could discard it though and get a clue. Okay. All right, that might help. I think this game's over, unfortunately, unless we get really lucky with an insight here. Even then, it's a little tricky. Oh wow, we did in fact get an insight. That's kind of insane. So we decline that. Accept these. The life gain has kept me in this thing. hold on. The return tower creature. Oh my god. But wait, I can't channel it though, can I? Oh, I can't channel. Dude, if I could have channeled that and got back my creature, but I can't. Can't channel. All right. Whenever you commit a crime, put a 1/1 counter. This ability triggers once each turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're still somehow in this game. Dude, if I draw like a Gix command off the top of their deck to get back my creature, that would be gnarly. Tiny Bones is an issue right now, though. The fact they can keep trying to steal my Goliath. Just get rid of that Tiny Bones, man. All right, down to 4. That's fine. We don't have a card to discard. Insight. We're going to gain another, what, 6? This is a game of a lifetime, man. Holy cow. That's super unfortunate. All right. That's unfortunate. We gain life, though. We get hopefully another card. Give me a banger, man. Destroy non-outlaw creature. Well, that's about as helpful as nothing. I mean, I guess I can destroy the spirit. That's crazy. All right, we got a dud. We drew a dud. Drew an absolute dud. It's coming down to the top deck again. Here we go. Nope, that ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. GG's. I mean, it was a really good game. I had the worst start ever. Had I not had that terrible start, we probably would have won that pretty easily, to be honest. But losing my Goliaths and not being able to get it back definitely cost us. All right, this hand looks beautiful. We're gonna keep this. We get to go first. We got the cornucopias. Good stuff. We have red. We need blue. All right, make sure I don't screw that one up next time. Nope, not gonna need it. Cool. Cornucopia down. Got the schism, huh? Okay. I think we're just gonna go Void Rend here on that. I don't really want them to be able to draw any cards. Stop the card advantage now before it gets started. It can't be countered, which is beautiful. Gain 3. Wow, no spells from the opponent. I love it. Let's tap you for blue. Play this. Take action. And then let's hold our counter magic open. Submit 0. Let's hold counter magic open or our insight. Either way, pretty solid. Pretty solid options. Oh, we're playing Saffron Olive. Let's go. Didn't even actually notice. Okay, Siphon Insight. We'll be taking you. It's a multicolored spell too, which is nice. All right, let's do this. Okay, and then let's go here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana still left over, which means I can play this safely. Gain some life. Get the blood token, and then they go for the kill spell, which is totally fine. Let them get all the kill spells out of their hand for that stuff, as opposed to for their own things, as opposed to when I get my Goliath out. All right, Blood Tithe Harvester is fine. It's not a kill spell, so we let it slide. We hit the Insight. Teferi still alive, it looks like. Ooh. I don't like that card, to be honest, but it is a great card, actually, as long as you don't get it removed off the field. Okay, should we play it? I guess we play it. We can afford to lose a lot of life, right? So we play that. We get those tokens, we get 3 cards. That's actually pretty absurd. We on tap you and you. And this is our second time playing a spell this turn, so we're gonna go ahead and play the sequence to go ahead and draw an extra card. Let's go, dude. And then we got Teferi for the alt next turn with the counter spell open. Obviously, though, we could be in a little bit of trouble because if shoot, what I'm trying to say here, if our opponent plays a removal spell on Teferi, No More Lies only obviously taxes them for the 3, so pretty good chance they're gonna get that removal spell through. Hopefully not, though. Sorry, my brain is a little fried. A little fried. We like that. It's probably the skeleton dog thing. Let's cycle this. Nice, we got the Teferi ult. Let's go! Teferi ult online. Oh no, they conceded. We didn't even get to our win con. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's such a bummer. Couldn't let us go a little farther into that, huh? All right. Okay, we have a really weird hand here. We do have the counter spell early, so I guess we try it, but this may end up not being great for us. Zombie. A lot of zombies today, okay? Or not zombies, skeletons, my bad. Skeletons. Zombies would be cool. I'd actually appreciate a zombie deck right about now. Yeah, I don't think we win this one, unfortunately. They're just too fast. I don't have the sweeper. If I had the sweeper, maybe. Definitely possible, but I don't have it, so... awkward, you know? Oh, it's Malone. It's our boy Malone. Exiling that actually seems like a pretty good idea. All right, let's get this down. Teferi next, but it dies right away, so maybe we just use the Teferi to minus to go find our sweeper. Maybe. Void Rend is cool. I actually think maybe we go Void Rend here. Just take out the miner and chill out and take the one. Seems good to me. I just realized I don't have a black source. I'm such a dummy sometimes, dude. For real, I'm such a dummy. All right, the fairy comes down. Oh man, new cards always get me in a mess. We have that. We have all of this stuff. Honestly, we probably want another land here. I've got a good hand, so let's get the land. All right, is it Shieldred time? I have no idea what to expect here, to be honest. All right, it's the Lizard Rogue. Outlaws you control have haste. Whenever enters the battlefield, create 2 mercenary tokens. Sheesh. Sheesh.
It's only a matter of time.
You know, to make this card extra busted, this one right here, is if I could cast the card right away that we get. Oh, it doesn't even matter. We got absolutely annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. We missed our sweeper. We would have had a chance if we, you know, had hit a sweeper, but it's just wasn't meant to be on this one. All good. Fun deck though, man. This one was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this a lot. I think it's actually pretty good too. Ran into a, you know, this was a bad matchup for us, and then the other one we lost, very, very winnable. You just got to get a better starting hand. That'll do it for me today, guys. We'll be back again here on Monday with another video for you guys. Taking a little break tomorrow. We won't have a deck list for you. Unfortunately, we're only able to record 5 during the early access event, so we're going to skip Sunday so you guys can relax and enjoy your weekend. But we'll be back again on Monday, and hopefully you guys can check that one out. It's going to be a Yoink and Sack build, and we actually got to play against the one and only CGB, so be sure to tune in for that one. It was a lot of fun. But that does it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck list. So much fun. It's pure chaos, this deck, and it would have been really cool if we could have won a few more games, but you know, we missed it by that much, I feel like, a couple times. So anyways, that does it, and thank you so much, especially to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel. They help support me monetarily every single month through their membership, so huge thank you and shout out to them. I appreciate you guys if you're part of that. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.